So anyways, weird way to start. Um, Here we go. Another long video. Don't know how long this one will last. Hopefully shorter than the last one. That was an hour, and that was hard to talk and stay on topic. But anyways, this time around, I'm going to be cleaning up some of my stuff. I have a lot of denim scraps on the floor. I'm going to be putting all of those away. I also have all of my movies. I'm probably going to go through and alphabetize them, just make it a lot easier to find what I'm looking for. And in the meantime, I can talk about some of the things that involve those two things. What I've been doing with the denim, what could I possibly be doing with all that denim? And then also what movies I have, and which ones I like, don't, and haven't seen, all that. Ooh, maybe I'll even separate the ones that I haven't seen. If I'm gonna go through them, I might as well. So anyways, I finally got myself a sewing machine. I don't remember. I'm probably going to repeat a bunch of stuff that I said in the other video because I don't remember what I said. It was an hour long of me talking about myself to no one. So we'll see. Anyways, I got a sewing machine and I got the hankering to do some sewing. So what did I do about it? I went to a Goodwill. Oh, I think I did say this. I went to a Goodwill nearby and I got, it was on a Sunday, which they have $1 day. So everything that was on sale the week prior, they then put for $1 just to try and get rid of as much as they can. And oh, so it was $1 day. This is hard. So it was $1 day, and I got 7 pairs of jeans with the intent to make a skirt. And I think I succeeded. Speaking of skirt, since I have it right here, I might as well. Keep in mind the audio will sound different in this video because I'm not using my earbuds, so that I can then, walk around and not have to carry the damn camera with me. But anyways, skirt. This is a terrible angle. Hello, little people. But it's lovely. So it has Velcro for the time being. Maybe I'll end up putting a button on it. I don't know yet, but it's nice. And I don't know if you can see. This is the seam from the original pair of pants. You can see it kind of is like wrinkled a little bit. And then this is my seam. And it's nice and strong and lovely. Anyways, that's why I got the denim. It was mostly for that. Now, in doing it, there's a lot of scrap because I didn't keep any of the pockets. And I think what it is the pant has 2 halves, and where the edges of my hand are the seams. So when I cut it open, I took away like this seam. So then it was something like this. There's still one in the center there, but then it's panel and panel. Then when I cut that out, there's extras off at the side of that. Why am I out of breath? I don't know. Oh, and then also, I have a whole bunch of basically thongs just made out of the band and the rest of the seam. But I'm cleaning it up just because it has been all over my floor and I just can't stand looking at it anymore. And since I have next to nothing to do and I'm trying to stay up for another 4 hours, it's currently 2 in the morning on a Sunday. I don't remember what day of the week it is. Day of the week. I don't remember what day of the month it is. It's near the end of March. It's almost April. So that shouldn't be too hard. And 2020. There we go. There's the date. We won't have to figure it out later. Unless it's 2043 and for some reason we change our calendars. I doubt that, but the future is up for grabs, people. So yeah, I want to clean it up. But I do have quite a few larger pieces that I'm going to turn into something. What, I'm not sure, but they're there for the using. And then I also got, I think, a half yard each of a light denim, a medium denim, and a darker denim. That way, I can do the same thing with another piece where that one has like each panel is a different color, so it's not, I did like this because it makes a circle. Known as a circle skirt. I didn't want it to be too even all the way around, or else the tiny bits would look off, especially if all was good except one was slightly less dark or whatever, So that's why I got those. Let's see. Aside from that, I don't know what else I'm making. That's mostly it. Do I have any other denim? Other than, like, I have some stuff over there, but those I'm gonna keep separate. Because this stuff is more like the scraps, those like thong pieces. I'm not really gonna go into this at all. Not really gonna use them. Although I did, so I cut, like I said, with this, you know, spread it open like this, there's where the seam is. I did cut out the one that I took out, and I saved that. So I have a bunch of like strips of just the seam. And maybe I could do something like that. I'm thinking that I might make like fringe out of it for like a sleeve or something. Who knows? And hopefully the light's not too rough. I spent too long, and by too long I mean 10 minutes, trying to get lighting good so that it at least looked a little decent, since I'm mostly going to just be sitting in one spot. The other thing is, this is on my camera. This is on my phone. I tried to do it on my camera, but first of all, here's my tripod. One of the legs is missing, so that doesn't help. And then the second thing is that my camera ran out of battery, and it wasn't going to stay turned on whilst charging. So phone it is. At least I can charge that while recording. Anyways, let me go grab a broom, and I can get the rest of these like tiny pieces all cleaned up. And out to wait. Oh, the broom's over here. What am I doing? Broom, 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 broom. I know with most of these videos, people will be like, here's day 12 of quarantine. For me, it's not day anything because I still go to work. I think I mentioned, I mentioned that in the other video. And that's hence why I'm trying to stay up later, because I have the second shift at work, which means I go in around 4 p.m. and then I get out at 2 a.m. So for my sleep schedule to work to my favor, and to not get too tired by the end of the night, or rather morning, because I get out at 2, like I said, I end up going in at 4, which means I fall asleep around 6. So it's like 6 hours later is around 12. No, sorry, 8 hours later is around 2, and then I leave here around like 3:15. Gives me like an hour and 15 minutes to get ready for the day, get this hair that is currently hiding under a hat, hello, a little bit more presentable. Okay, that was the hard part. No, just kidding, that was the easy part. Now the hard part is doing all of these movies, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. I guess I'm going to move some stuff around, and then I'll bring stuff over and separate it all over here. It's going to get messy, but it'll give me something to talk about, so that I'm not trying to stumble my way around and be like, what to talk about next. I don't talk about myself this much. I'm humble. Let's see. Where did I put the cover? Oh, it's there. Anyways, how you doing? Y'all staying out of everyone's 6-foot radius? Cause you better. Y'all ain't getting someone sick and getting me sick from it. Then again, I say y'all as if anyone's watching this. Okay. Stack 1. And there's a lot. Best way to go about this, I'm gonna lay it down. That solves the problem for me. You can go there. You can go there. Now we get to list off every single movie I have and give a brief talk about it so that it's not going crazy. And whilst doing it, I'm gonna organize it. And just so you know, my method of madness, the before title does not mean it's under T. It's whatever the next word is. Unless it's the of and. The of and Imagine a movie called that. Oh, excuse me. Okay, anyways. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That was an interesting movie. It's just interesting. That's it. It's not good. It's mostly bad. The Seeker would come after, nope, before. Seeker, I haven't seen yet. Sky Captain versus Tomorrow, haven't seen that yet. Star Wars The Force Awakens, I'm going to put this under I'm going to put this under Star Wars, so ST. And then I can alphabetize it after that with like the titles. Super Cyclone. I haven't seen that yet. Star Trek Motion Picture Film Collection. I want to do that. I'll do that under Star Trek. So STAT, which comes after before Wars. Beautiful. Then we have more Star Trek that can go in there. More Star Trek. This movie. That one and Into Darkness weren't bad. And I also have Star Trek Beyond somewhere. I don't remember where, but those aren't bad. The first one's pretty good, and the people they got to play, like Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto, did a great job of portraying the people they do. Zoe Saldana as Uhura, etc. Let's see, Spider-Man. This is the first Sam Raimi one. This comes before all of Star Trek and stuff, but after Sky Captain. I'm sure this is an incredibly boring video, but listen, when I have nothing to do, I'm gonna do this so that it gives me a reason to. Spy Kids 3D Game Over. This movie's okay. The first one is so good. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Fight me. I fucking hate this movie. I don't know why. It's just not good. This comes after Cedar. It's not. The aesthetic is there. Don't like the characters, especially as if I had to guess who the main character is, played by Jesse Eisenberg. Anyways, Super 8. That is a good movie. It's not great, but it is good. Super 8 would come before Super Cyclone. Spider-Man 2, Sam Raimi. That one goes... Also, this is a very, very good sequel. This goes right there. Oh, Spy Kids 2. This one's okay. It's not terrible. It's not great. Spirited Away. Beautiful movie. Hopefully I'm not just like, Spirited Away. Spirited Away. Spear goes after Spider-Man. I do not like these movies. There we go. I do not like these movies. Don't come for me. Or do. Bitch, let's fight. But, like, verbally and, you know, okay. This comes before and after. Yeah, words. Also, this does not go there. This goes there. There we go. Sound of Music. Gorgeous movie. Beautiful singing. Catchy, catchy songs. Goes there. Let's do that so I'm not bumping the camera every 2 seconds. Sky High. This is a fun movie. It's definitely a nostalgia one. Sky High goes there. Okay, and then for some reason I have all of those Spider-Man movies, including the Amazing Spider-Man movies, and I just have those all together. But I have those for the sake of the special features. Maybe I'll keep them, maybe I'll get rid of them. I don't really know right now. And this goes... This is before the first Spider-Man. Oop, here comes some Star Wars. Oh, and I also have a second Spider-Man 2. Don't ask me why, I don't know. And I wouldn't know what to tell you. Star Wars, The Force Awakens, am I dumb? The Phantom Menace, and then Star Wars The Attack of the Clones. I recently found a person on YouTube via Star Wars Theory. What's his name? It's like Benny Productions, I think, and he does videos where he uses Photoshop to do things. One of the series he's doing is redoing all of these covers to different things using different assets. So it'll be like a brand new cover, and it just can look better than these do. These aren't terrible, but what he does looks really good. Anyways, Star Wars goes right there. Actually, with Star Wars, I'll probably just put them 1 through however many I have. I think I have up to The Force Awakens. I've seen them all, but I have up to there. Skyline, haven't seen it yet, but it was cheap and it looked cool, and I have Beyond Skyline on Blu-ray. Snakes on a Plane, heard it's funny, heard it's funny / interesting, haven't seen it. Skyline goes, Sky L goes there, S and A goes before Sound. I have some Switch games. We can get to those later. Here's Star Wars 3. Goes there. I didn't even bother to look if that was shining. You couldn't see it, but I said it, so deal with it. Ooh, Superman movies, 1 through 4 with Christopher Reeves, and then Superman Returns. Superman Returns was not terrible, but oh my goodness, the Christopher Reeves movies are wonderful. I like 1 and 2. 3 is obviously not great. People hate 4. I don't mind 4. Quest for Peace. I don't hate it. It's not terrible. Sue goes after ST, which is... oh, that's Super 8. This is Super Side. It's Superman. Shorts. I haven't seen this yet. This is something that I saw forever ago in the store while waiting for my mom to get prescriptions or whatever. And I haven't seen it yet. Where does this go? This is short. Goes after that. Okay. I remember seeing it like on the display and I was just like, that looks so weird. With that weird rock that kid's holding. It looks so pretty. Hi, gay. But still. Forrest Gump. Hate me. I haven't seen it, but look, I own it. I'm gonna see it. Forrest Gump goes way over here because he's not anywhere near the F's. Gravity Falls, great series. I've only gone a few episodes in, but I'm so excited to continue to watch it and enjoy what comes. Adventures of Tintin. Oh my gosh. Tintin is so cute in this, and I kind of sort of recently watched it. I talk very quickly. James Charles who? Jojo Siwa who? Trisha Paytas who? I watched this recently and I realized how much I would quote this movie, specifically Baby Boy. Because, so cute. Girl, he's fucking cute. Anyway, I can say that a million times. The Love Bug. Oh my gosh. Herbie Fully Loaded, I don't mind. Lindsay Lohan is wonderful in it. It's a good movie. This is like the first of, I think, 4 movies in it, ending with that one. This is not a great movie. It's definitely old Disney. Love Bug goes there. Oh, and then I have my 2 seasons of The Orville. I'm waiting for season 3. I want it now. It's such a good show. I talked about it in the other video. All over Star Trek. Words, once again, not my strong suit. Split. Have it on DVD, and I have it on DVD. Haven't seen it. I've seen the first one and the second one. First one and the third one being Unbreakable and Glass. Haven't seen this. Own it. Want to see it. Split. Ooh, this is an S1. SPL. I guess after Spirited Away. Contact. Got this movie because of Katya. Haven't seen it. Want to. I think I'm going to enjoy it. I've seen clips that look cool. C goes after Tintin. The Never-Ending Story. That's an interesting movie. Very 80s. Very Jim Henson's Creature Workshop. I don't remember. Is that what it's called? I don't see it. Whatever. We'll go with that. N goes before Orville, after Love Bug. Okay, next stack. And no worries. We're nowhere close to being done. Watchmen. Just watch this. I love how gritty and dark it is, and not at all for families. Not that I don't mind family movies. I said that in the other video. But I love it when it can go into darker storylines and darker themes. Love it. This goes after Superman. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. This is this the second one? Yes. This is the second of the reboot series. If you haven't seen the originals, I recommend it. They are very interesting. Interestingly enough, I haven't seen the first one, but I've seen Beneath the Planet of the Apes and Escape from Planet of the Apes, and I've seen Conquest of the Planet of the Apes. These ones are really cool and really good. I'm glad that they did them to like bring it back to life again. D goes after Contact before Forrest Gump. I bet if you watch this and you listen to where I'm putting things, you'd be able to tell exactly what my order is. I Kill Giants. Haven't seen it yet, but I want to. It just looks interesting to me. This I'm going to put under I, which goes after Gravity Falls, but before Love Bug. You could probably also be like, oh, he put it in the wrong spot. This King Kong. I want to see this. Haven't seen it yet. I've seen the original, but I haven't seen this. K goes after before. After I Kill Giants, before Lovebug. Percy Jackson, Sea of Monsters, and I think I have the other Percy Jackson in here somewhere, probably back in my other stack, that I will eventually get to. But this is the second one. I haven't seen either of them. I want to, and they were probably cheap when I got them, so I was like, you know, it's interesting. It looks like it has pretty good special effects, so we'll see. I'll watch it at some point. Maybe I'll even make a review on it. Who knows? Beastly. This movie, have not finished. This movie is ridiculous, but I kind of love it. It's so bad because, hello, Alex Pettyfer, gorgeous darling. He's still hot when he's ugly. Who decided that was what he would look like? Ugly's like, oh, I hate myself so much. Bitch, you fucking look badass. You can suck my ass. Gay. Okay. Oh, Jingle All the Way, for some reason it still has wrapping on it. This is a fun movie. I remember it from so many years ago, and it's definitely a film that I enjoy because of the nostalgia associated with it, not necessarily because it's a good movie. Let's move these like this so we can get through them a little quicker. Toy Story. Somehow I don't have the first one, but I have Toy Story 2 and I have Toy Story 3. Yes, you can see that. Both incredible movies. The first one I would say is a little weaker. I haven't seen 4 though. I have to get onto that. TOY goes, QRST goes before Watchmen, after Superman. Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. This movie I think is pretty good. Pirates goes to Chris Jackson. I think it's pretty good. I definitely think the original trilogy is probably best. This one is still pretty good. 5th one can fucking fuck off. It's so bad. Galaxy Quest. This is what I talked about in the other video. This is basically, if you haven't seen this, this is essentially a film that is meant to parody the original series of Star Trek. But it's also still a good movie. It's so funny. If you know Star Trek, it's so fun to just like pick at it and be like, I see what you're getting at and all that, but it's good. This goes... Gal goes before Gravity Falls, then after Forrest Gump. Oh, Fan Four Stick. This is a horrible movie. I bought it so that I would have it so I could gawk at it later. This goes before Forrest Gump. Okay, RoboCop. Haven't seen it. Just looks interesting. I doubt it is. I know this is the sequel, and there's not a sequel, but like the remake, and I know there's an original that's probably better. I'll get to it at some point. Mary Poppins, classic, wonderful movie. Once again, great music, similar to Sound of Music. You know, Julie Andrews, she can't do anything wrong. I mean, she can, but I'm getting away from what I'm trying to talk about. I won't do that. How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World. This is a good movie. Second one is also pretty good. First one's also pretty good. And the third one is also pretty good. I wouldn't say they're great, but they are a solid trilogy. They don't go too far down to ridiculous eye-roll territory. This is H, and this goes after Gravity Falls, but before I Kill Giants. Hairspray, weird movie. Not terrible. Hi, Nikki Blonsky. It's not terrible, but it could be better. Then again, I haven't seen the musical, so there's that. Hairspray goes after Gravity Falls. Cowboys and Aliens, haven't seen it, looks interesting. Don't need much more after that. After Contact. Tangled, this is a good, fun movie. Love it. I don't need to say much more about it. Tangled goes after Superman, before Toy Story 2, because I don't have the first one. Sorry. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. This is another, like, classic. It's the same era as Mary Poppins and Sound of Music. It's definitely old Disney. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I guess it depends on whether or not you grew up with it. Also goes before Contact. Yes. Lucy. This is not a bad movie. I don't hate it. Then again, it is also very inaccurate, but whatever. It was fun. It's definitely sci-fi, not anything else. And that goes after Love Bug. Zoolander, I hate this movie, but I still own it. Don't talk to me. It's not good. Independence Day, great movie. Then again, here's the thing. Quick side tangent. Just because I say it's ridiculous, and then I say this sort of thing is good, that'll just tell you what my tastes are, I guess. Then again, a lot of this is nostalgia, but I think this is a good movie. It has great special effects, great practical effects. It's my opinion. Whatever. Independence Day goes after How to Train Your Dragon. Great Gatsby, haven't seen it, but I want it. This goes after where? This is great. This goes after Gravity Falls. Three more in this tiny stack. We are also nowhere near half. We're not even a quarter done. Bridge to Terabithia. Ooh, this is a sad movie, but it's a good one. Bridge goes after Beastly. Devil Wears Prada. That's a good movie. Also, I didn't show all of the covers like this. I'm just doing it now because that's what I started doing. Devil Wears Prada. That is a good movie. It's definitely an Anne Hathaway movie, but I love it. And I hadn't seen it for the longest time. I'm not sure why. There wasn't a reason why I avoided it. I just never ended up seeing it, but it's good. Indiana Jones, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I like this movie a lot. Maybe it's not as good as the first three. I think it's just as good. I don't care about the interdimensional beings, aliens. I think it's still good. This will go under Indiana, which in turn goes after Independence Day, but before I Kill Giants. Next stack. There we go. That's the first. Go this way. That's the first, like, tall stack that I've gone through. Just make sure these didn't get too out of order. There we go. Also, I have the Family Guy Star Wars trilogy. This is wonderfully funny and very good at, similar to Galaxy Quest, like, making fun of it. And I just love all the Family Guy characters, so go with that. Family Guy goes before Fantastic. Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug. This trilogy is not bad. This movie, you know, I think all of them are about the same as far as good or bad goes. They're fine. I like them. Lord of the Rings is better, but these aren't bad. I am happy they got made. It's nice to see more of that universe. Anyways, Hobbit goes where? This goes before How to Train Your Dragon, after Hairspray. Kiki's Delivery Service. I recently watched this. This is so cute. I love the kitty cat, although I can't remember his name. What is it? Gigi. There we go. Kiki and Gigi. Both cute. Gigi is adorable. What a cute kitty. Kiki goes where? This goes before King Kong. Please stay up. Thank you. Where the Wild Things Are. Haven't seen it. It's one of those movies that I saw trailers for many years ago, and I'm just curious as to what it actually is. Also, goes after Watchmen before Zoolander. 9. Just gonna put this at the very front before A. I haven't seen that, but once again, it's a dark film. It looks really interesting, especially because it's animation. We don't see many, or at least it's digital animation. We don't see a lot of digitally animated dark films. So, here, at least compared to everything else that's digitally animated, there's so much that is just perfectly fine, but it's family friendly. It doesn't get too deep. This doesn't seem to do that. Brewster's Millions. This is a movie I haven't seen yet, but my mom saw it a long time ago and absolutely loved it, and it was so fun to listen to her explain the plot to me, so now I want to see it for myself. Captain America, First Avenger. Oh, he's hot. Captain America. This is a good movie, by the way. Very good movie. I really recommend it. Then again, if you don't like Marvel, that's your own choice. This goes after Bridge to Terabithia. Okay. Ooh, this War of the Worlds. I've seen... I was like, what was that? I got a notification of someone saying, "Are you there?" Over Discord. Anyways, Tom Cruise, War of the Worlds. I've seen this one, I think, all the way through. I don't remember it quite as well. I've seen the original, and that's really good. Also, that goes before Watchmen. And maybe I'll title this Part 1 because I want to answer that notification text. So maybe I'll continue on with this later on tonight, or I'll go hang out with that person, and by hang out I mean I'll voice chat with them. We are self-isolating in this household. Thanks for watching, and see you in Part 2 if I do Part 2. There we go, that's a better picture. Okay, bye.